Okay, we have finally gotten down to the final piece. This right here is the leg compartment door, and I was going to show you how to do this. It's pretty straightforward though, thank goodness. So anyway, why don't we go ahead and get started and see how it goes. Okay, to start with, we're going to need to glue up the pieces. Here is the leg compartment door itself, and here's the Tolex. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and we're going to glue that up and go from there. Got a clean brush. This is a fairly small surface. I don't see any reason why to end up with spend time in cleanup for the using the roller. The other thing I wanted to apologize for is I'm having to keep two heaters running here. I'm in North Georgia, and it's pretty daggum cold. And also, the adhesive doesn't activate. Hence, I've been using the heat gun so much to activate the glue to force it to dry. But anyway, everything seems to be working, so it's all good. It's all looking really good. Okay, there it is. The other thing I was going to mention, I've got about, it looks like pretty close to a half gallon of adhesive left over. So I was going to advise, because of the cost, it's pretty expensive, is I recommend that you pour them up into smaller containers, and that way the glue will not decompose as fast. So also, you need to store it pretty much at room temperature. It doesn't do well like in an environment where it's because of it being a latex product, it gets all wonky. So I advise to try to store the glue, what's left over, in an area that doesn't get really bad temperature swings. Okay, and we're almost done with this. Okay, and I'm going to glue this up differently. Is that you'll see when I go to how we're going to glue it. This again is a fairly long but skinny flat surface, and this piece is kind of the last of it. And so I will then take this and we'll wrap it, but we're going to do one side at a time. I'm not going to spin basically take the chance of a problem. I'm just going to do one side at a time. So it's going to again take us a little longer in doing it, but it also shows you a way of doing it if it's your first time working with Tolex. Okay, so now we'll do 4 inches on this approximately. It's okay if you go a little bit further than what you need. I'm eyeballing it. It's really just fine. And then in doing it this way, any excess, if you've gone too far, you'll be using it on the next round. So it's all good. But I've only put adhesive on one side here. So anyway, and what we're going to do here, the other thing I wanted to say was I apologize. I'm using one camera just because of my future videos. I will go ahead and use multiple cameras to make it a little easier. The other thing, apologize with these heat sources again. I know they make a little rumbling noise in the background, and again I apologize for that. But again, I'm having to balance you know, ensuring that we got something that's going to adhere and dry versus basically the quality of the audio. There we go, I think we're getting there. Again, wanting to make sure I'm going a little wide, but it's okay in this situation. The other thing, I will be posting this up. I'll give an address. I've got a place I would like to post this, the videos. Well, I'll post the videos will be posted, I'm sorry, on YouTube. And then, but I'm going to have some documentation. And I'm probably going to post some or post a set to Fender Rhodes Renovation, that site, and then there's another one on Facebook that they do, and I've got my own site that I'll be posting them to, which I will supply later. But right now, okay, I'm gonna click off, and again, I don't want you guys having to sit there and watch glue dry and me try to entertain you, because me trying to entertain you, I'm definitely not a comedian. So anyway, I'll come back as soon as this dries and we'll keep going. Thanks.